Okay, so many people ask me how does anxiety feels, okay? I've been suffering from generalized anxiety disorder and it's been crippling me my whole life. All right, my whole life. I'm 20 years old. But right now my life is kind of like in a good position because I'm on meds and therapy and stuff, but a lot of people has been asking me, my friends, people that knows that I got issue, they're asking me how is anxiety like and what does it feel like to have anxiety. To have, I mean, anxiety is normal, but to have an anxiety disorder, that is abnormal. That is out of the question of normal, okay? So what it's like to have anxiety is that, okay, so imagine, right? Anxiety, as human beings, our ancestors, we were evolved to have anxiety to save us from dangerous places. For example, we're being chased by a tiger, okay? We're walking and we're being chased by a tiger. And in our body, this is what I'm saying. Anxiety is not just a psychological disorder, but it's actually physiologically, physically, it is real as diabetes, as real as whatever disease that you may think of that needs medication, okay? So for example, okay, one day you're being chased by a tiger, your body releases a hormone called adrenaline. This chemical, it makes your heart beats faster, it strengthens your muscles so that your muscles will contract and relax much faster so that you can run away from the tiger faster than you can run normally without adrenaline. So this is what adrenaline does to your body. It gives you that sense of danger so that you might be able to flee from the situation. Okay, so now what is anxiety? So I'm gonna share with you what is anxiety disorder. Anxiety disorder, it's like being chased by a tiger, except the tiger is not there, okay? Your body is giving you adrenaline. It feels like somebody is going to murder you. It feels like somebody is going to cut your throat, and you feel very afraid. But there's nothing there. Nobody is trying to kill you. Nothing. No animals is trying to chase you. No real threat is there. But your body gives all the danger signals to your brain, to your body, makes you shake. In some worst case, some people have panic attack, anxiety attack. So panic attack is when you cannot breathe. It's very hard to breathe, you know. Your heart beats very fast. Well, anxiety attack, it builds up in your mind until you cannot sleep. So that is what I've been suffering from. Anxiety attacks for a long time now. But luckily now I'm on meds, so I'm a bit stable. I'm more stable. It's not like we're crazy or something, no. Okay, a lot of people think that going to the going to the shrink makes you crazy. But no, actually it's just as real as diabetes. It's just as real as cancer. Okay, so for example, you go to the doctor, okay, when you have flu. What do you expect? The doctor will give you meds. This is the same with people who has anxiety, depression, and oftentimes both of this, anxiety and depression, it manifests in each other, okay? If you have depression, you might as well have anxiety. If you have anxiety, you might as well have depression. Okay, anxiety is very crippling for me. It's because I cannot do my work, I cannot focus, because imagine feeling like somebody is putting a gun point blank to your head while you're trying to study or you're trying to do your normal everyday task. How does it feel? Will you feel normal? No, absolutely not. Your focus will be out of context. So my advice is that anybody who is suffering from anxiety, please don't let yourself suffer more. Okay, go to the psych, get your meds. Okay, I've tried therapy, I've tried meditation, whatever bullshit they have. It's not working. Okay, I'm sorry because the camera is a little bit shaky, but as you can see, I'm filming this in the car. So my name is Clarence and I'm from Malaysia. I don't want this to be an anonymous confession, because this is a very, this issue has been stigmatized. It is not like we cannot function like a normal human being. I hate it when people listen that I have anxiety disorder. They will try to talk to me as if I'm this very fragile hearted being, I'm actually normal as you guys are. It's just that I have this disease. It's not like I choose to have this disease. Okay, anxiety is very normal these days, and I just want to share what it feels like to have anxiety, okay? And it's very crippling. And for at this moment, I feel very calm because I'm on meds. Usually doctors will give you SSRIs, which is selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Okay, SSRIs are used on many mental illnesses, schizophrenia, depression, anxiety. Doctors still don't know how they work, but it's the basic medication for all the mental illnesses. That's what I know of. If you don't believe me, just do your own research and delve into it. I'm just sharing from my point of view what I've been there's this moment of my life, I think it's the darkest moment of my life. I've had anxiety attacks for straight 3 months. 3 months I couldn't sleep. Imagine. Okay, crippling, very crippling. I tried the spiritual way, trying to give myself to Jesus. I mean, I'm not against that. It's just that I feel betrayed by my own religion, because one of the pastor whom I believed in, and I very much disappointed in him, because he said that, oh, your anxiety, this is what he said, I quote, okay, oh, your anxiety is because you have sinned too much and you have strayed away from God. And he's putting the blame on me when I'm not choosing to have this disease. This is why I'm choosing to be a little bit skeptical about religion right now, as of right now. And I think that, okay, religious people aren't people that you should believe, okay? Because Jesus himself have been crucified by religious people, betrayed by religious people. So this is my experience on having anxiety. So to my friends and families that are watching this, I'm sorry, because I'm not crazy, okay? You guys can treat me as a normal human being. I'm not crazy, guys. I just have illness. It's as normal as you see diabetes. I'm sorry, diabetes, whatever disease you have, flu. Just think of it. Think of anxiety, depression, all the mental illness as your brain having flu, okay? Instead of your body, instead of your lungs. That's what my doctor said. I just want to share about this as much as possible because I want to diminish or extinguish the stigma around this mental illness. So hard for me, man. But there's a downside if you take medication. As you can see that I'm gaining a lot of weight. I'm putting a lot of weight. I used to be very fit, okay? I used to be very fit. I mean, I go to the gym very often. I'm trying to be fitter because the medication is it amplifies my desire, my urge to eat. Okay, yeah, that is my downside with anxiety or mental illness medication, is that it makes me gain weight. But at least my mind is not a cluttered mess, right? I mean, yeah, right now I'm very happy. I have a relationship, I have a girlfriend, I'm seeing somebody, my family is good, they don't stigmatize me. My friends, I have my friends, and to my friends, I'm very sorry if sometimes I'm very, very emotional, very moody, but I promise you, I'm just as normal as you are. It's just that I need a little bit of support, okay? Same goes to people out there, because this mental illness, this illness has no scars. You cannot see them. It's on the inside. It's basically your brain, okay? Your brain, okay, basically happiness, sadness, your pleasure, your emotions are all physiology, okay? Your brain secretes hormone to make you happy. Dopamine, serotonin. Happiness is hormone. Happiness is not real. So when your brain lacks or has this imbalance of these chemicals in your brain, it causes you to have these illnesses. Think of it as a short circuit, okay? Normal human brain, they're very stable, but people with anxiety or depression, often it's because our brain has this chemical imbalance. Okay, I think that's all, guys. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out now, because this past few days I've been binge eating and I've been gaining a lot of weights. I'm just trying to put off some of these weights. Yeah, so basically that's it. See you guys on the next episode, okay? Stay tuned. And in the comment section, if you guys want to ask me about anything, just go ahead. I'm here to answer to all of your questions. Okay, I'm sorry if the video is a little bit shaky. That's all. Okay, thank you.